Everybody wants a love that makes everybody else wanna love like that. There's a couple in the corner of the coffee shop on the same side of the booth. They've been coming in here for 35 years, but they still look brand new. She scoots in a little bit closer like their first date still isn't over, the kind of thing that makes you miss the one that got away. Everybody wants a love that makes everybody else wanna love like that. Everybody wants to know deep down that this one's gonna last. Everybody wants the real thing, that undeniable feeling. Everybody wants a love that makes everybody else wanna love like that. When you're sitting in the sun and you're holding hands and nobody even has to talk. When you walk in the room and her eyes light up and you ain't been gone that long. Some inside jokes, nobody else gets, the heart that holds all of your secrets, the arms that know the answer before you even have to ask. Yeah, everybody wants a love that makes everybody else wanna love like that. Everybody wants to know deep down that this one's gonna last. Everybody wants the real thing, that undeniable feeling. Everybody wants a love that makes everybody else wanna love like that. Yeah, wanna love like that. Everybody wants a love that makes everybody else wanna love like that. Everybody wants to know deep down that this one's gonna last. Everybody wants the real thing, that undeniable feeling. Everybody wants a love that makes everybody else wanna love like that. Yeah, wanna love like that. There's a couple in the corner of the coffee shop on the same side of the booth.
It's not quite a religious experience, but it's damn close.
Quiet, numbskulls, I'm broadcasting.
Hello.
Hello.
The wheel is turning, but the hamster's dead.
Seriously? You guys gotta come up with a better name. Whatever. I'm not even getting paid for this show.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
To the basement! 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 Up to the basement! To the basement! To the basement!
We've been cleared for takeoff.
You're listening to Tim Kelly
on Indie Country Radio.
Time on a road that winds and cuts through the middle of nowhere. You better have a four-wheel drive and a rebel side, 'cause you're gonna have to cross that trespass sign to get there. A little smoke, little jack, and a pretty little thing riding shotgun. Son,
that's where you'll find me. That's where I'm gonna be locked down, way out, running around, getting lost in the country. That's who I really am. Out there where there ain't no give a damn, living high where the mud runs deep.
That's that's where you'll find me. There's always room for a friend or two. Gonna sip some juice, and then we're gonna shoot some stars out. We're gonna chase the moon, let the dogs loose. I'll be waiting for you if that's what you wanna be about. I'll be gunning down the night, just doing my thing, getting undone. Son,
that's where you'll find me. That's where I'm gonna be locked down, way out, running around, getting lost in the country. That's who I really am. Out there where there ain't no give a damn. Living high where the mud runs deep.
That's where you'll find me. A little smoke, little jack, and a pretty little thing, right shotgun. I'll be gunning down the night, just doing my thing, getting undone.
That's where you'll find me.
That's where I'm gonna be
Locked down, way out, running around, getting lost in the country. That's who I really am. Out there where there ain't no give a damn. Living high where the mud runs deep. That's where you'll find me. That's where you'll find me.
Well, right here's where you'll find me. Welcome to KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's best music, also syndicated on KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com. Welcome to the show. Today's country with yours truly, Tim Kelly. They are Mercy Shine, and their latest single, That's Where You'll Find Me. You can find the video to that one on ICTV, IndieCountryTelevision.net. And before that, a great band called River Shine, and their latest single called Love Like That. We are excited. We're going to shine tonight. We got a great show planned for you. At about 7:30 p.m. Central tonight, I'm going to be interviewing Mr. Joey Hurd from Kansas City, Missouri. And then a little after 9 p.m. Central Time tonight, we're going to interview Wesley Spangler from Nashville, Tennessee. He's performing a live gig right now, and he's not going to wrap up till about 8:30 p.m. tonight. So we'll give him a little time to get settled, and we'll be talking to him later on in the third hour. So we're going to have a great show tonight. You're going to love hearing the stories behind the songs, and you're going to love the songs too, because I'm going to play a bunch of those from the independent artists tonight. We've got some folks already live in our chat room. You can be one of them. Go to Spreaker, that is Spreaker, Spreaker.com, search KICR Indie Country Radio, and you will see our live stream on the air. And when we're not streaming live, we are powered by Zeno, that is Zeno, Zeno FM. Just search KICR Indie Country Radio, and you can hear the great music that we play on this radio station 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Let's get you back into that great country music right now. My good buddy from Montgomery, Texas, Mr. Josh Ward, and his latest single called Ain't It Baby on today's country from KICR Indie Country Radio and KUHSdenver.com.
That's a once-in-a-lifetime sky shining down on us tonight. Ain't it, baby? Got a moon that makes two kids get together like we did. Ain't it, baby? The song on the radio ain't the same, but it still feels so damn right. When you're lying in my arms, stealing my heart, the way you did that first time is kind of crazy. Yeah, that's just about as good as it gets, ain't it, baby? It's a feeling like we can take this ride as far as we want to take it, ain't it, baby? The song on the radio ain't the same, but it still feels so damn right. When you're lying in my arms, stealing my heart, the way you did that first time is kind of crazy, ain't it, baby? Girl, this must be love we're making, 'cause it's always so amazing, ain't it, baby? The song on the radio ain't the same, but it still feels so damn right. When you're lying in my arms, stealing my heart, the way you did that first time, it's kind of crazy, ain't it, baby? Ain't it, baby? Ain't it, baby? Ain't it, baby?
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
Picked up my daddy's old guitar when I was 14. Somehow it wound up becoming my best friend. Along the way we sure saw a lot and learned some things. And I would put it all down on paper with my pen, from beginning to end. Everybody's got a story to tell. Everybody's got a song to sing about a small town back road, sunset radio turned up just about as loud as it'll go. That first love and how it felt so right. The first heartbreak that kept you up all night. And every ride that turned out to be wrong. Just another melody about the life and times of me, singing my own song. Life can sure throw a lot of things right at you, make you laugh or cry or make you smile. It can move so fast you don't know how it happens. But every step of the way can be worth every mile. It's all worthwhile. Everybody's got a story to tell. Everybody's got a song to sing about a small town back road, sunset radio turned up just about as loud as it'll go. That first love and how it felt so right. The first heartbreak that kept you up all night. And every ride that turned out to be wrong. Just another melody about the life and times of me, singing my own song.
great friend of ours. She is from El Dorado Springs, Missouri, a small town but a big voice in the world of country music. She's our good friend Camber Kane, and that is her latest single called Singing My Own Song. Video to that one on ICTV, IndieCountryTelevision.net. Well, back in 2016, when we took home a couple of Nashville Universe Awards, I came off the stage, and the first person to speak to me and hug my neck was this next artist. She is from Nashville, Tennessee, and in 2016, she finished up touring with Mr. Ronnie Millsap on his farewell tour. She's my good friend Risa Binder. This is her song called Pretty on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, also syndicated on KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com.
I never fit in school. I wasn't wild, I wasn't cool. Got lost in the crowd, far from standing out. I stayed in on Friday nights, alone with my thoughts, trying to write a song for people just like me. Someone that no one sees. This is for the ones who don't feel pretty, the little bit strange, messed up, confused. This is for the ones who wanna sing it with me. 5, 4, 3, 2. This is for the ones who don't feel pretty. I always felt uninvited. I was different, tried to hide it. Didn't wanna get caught being something I'm not. On the outside looking in, a stranger trapped in my own skin. Had to make a change, had to let the real me sing. This is for the ones who don't feel pretty, the little bit strange, messed up, confused. This is for the ones who wanna sing it with me. 5, 4, 3, 2. This is for the ones who don't feel pretty. This is for the ones who don't feel pretty. If you're feeling all alone, left out like you're on your own, lift your head up, don't you see? We're not that different, you and me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is for the ones who don't feel pretty. Sing it with me, sing it with me. This is for the ones who don't feel pretty.
Giddy up, howdy, this is Jane from One Ugly Cowboy, and you're listening to Today's Country with Tim Kelly on KICR Indie Country Radio and KUHSdenver.com. Woo! Ride with the wind.
Some people got it, some people don't. Like who have all their rodeo vogue got in a style amazing grace. They walk into a room and it's right in your face.
accident. You can be anything, even president. Feel it from the inside out. Express yourself. Not there, but it ain't what you say, it ain't what you do. It's a state of mind, it's an attitude. Ain't what you wear, it's the way you brew. It's an energy, it's an attitude. Energy, it's an attitude. Beauty queen's dropping, but don't you know she's bluffing? She just ain't got the gift. You can drive a fancy car, hey, Mr. La-di-da. You can flaunt a body, don't mean zip. Saw this dude down in Biloxi, drive the Beetle July. You were turning his left and right. Thank Taylor Mama got the Zula-La persona. Make you shiver, make you sigh. It's an feel it from the inside out. Express yourself. Not their mind. You say it ain't what you do. It's a state of mind. It's an attitude. Ain't what you wear. It's the way you groove. It's an energy. It's an attitude. Ain't about the bling. Ain't about the look. It's all about your inner truth. You can talk the talk, but you can't think cool. It's an energy. It's an attitude. Woo! Attitude. Attitude. Coming at your attitude. Woo! Yeah. Big time.
They are big time. They are Richard Jane, One Ugly Cowboy from Toronto, Canada, and that is one of my favorite One Ugly Cowboy tunes called It's an Attitude. But their latest album is called, what is it called? I forget the name of it. Nah, I'm just having a, you know what, brain, you know. But anyway, go out and get their latest project. You can find them at oneuglycowboy.com. Ride with the Wind, that's it. I knew I'd think of it. You know, getting old is terrible, isn't it? Ride with the Wind, the latest album from One Ugly Cowboy, oneuglycowboy.com. All right, who's going to get me out of here? I'll tell you who it's going to be. It's going to be Michael Gutierrez, lead singer from Keeper of the Plains, live in our chat room. This is called Lovin' and Lettin' Go on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best.
I don't wanna be the one who always does the holding on. I've been there before, and I don't wanna hang around if all I'm doing is losing ground. Say no more. I don't wanna live a lie. I'd rather just say goodnight and carry on. But if you love me like you say, then clear this cloud of doubt away and prove me wrong. Whoa, whoa, stop this loving and letting go. I can't take it anymore. 'Cause I love you, baby, more than you know. Stop this hurting game inside. 'Cause it ain't no kind of life. This loving and letting go. this loving and letting go. I can't take it anymore. 'Cause I love you, baby, more than you know. Stop this hurting game inside. 'Cause it ain't no kind of life. This loving and letting go. If we can, let's try to work it out. 'Cause I don't want to live without you in my life. Stop this loving and letting go. I can't take it anymore. 'Cause I love you, baby, more than you know. Stop this hurting game inside. 'Cause it ain't no kind of life. This loving and letting go.
Here's what happens when you buy a cheap jingle. Indie Country Radio. Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
You're listening to the 2016 Nashville Universe Awards Radio Network of the Year. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Hey, cowgirl, with your hat down low, ribbons on, pretty hair blowing in the wind. Oh, where you been and where are you going? Well, I bet you got your radio on and you've lived every word of that George Strait song that's playing. You know the one, Amarillo by morning. You'll always be the queen in that rodeo crowd. Whatever cowboy leaves dreaming about. They love the way you shine, give anything to hold you tight. But they know they'll never get that chance tonight. Hey, cowgirl. Hey, cowgirl. Is there someone alone still waiting for that call on the phone that ain't coming? 'Cause you're still running. You'll always be the queen in that rodeo crowd. Whatever cowboy leaves dreaming about. They love the way you shine, give anything to hold you tight. But they know they'll never get that chance tonight. Hey, cowgirl. You'll always be the queen in that rodeo crowd. Whatever cowboy leaves dreaming about. They love the way you shine, give anything to hold you tight. But they know they'll never get that chance tonight. Hey, cowgirl, I bet you got a long drive. Well, good luck and goodbye.
is Randall King. He is from the great state of Texas, and he's pretty great as well. And you can check out the video to Hey Cowgirl on ICTV, IndieCountryTelevision.net. Now, I've said that a few times. What is ICTV? Well, think of it as CMT for the Indies. That's what I kind of like to call it, but we have probably more videos than they do in our rotation. We are getting close to 400 videos on that service, our TV channel, and it is awesome. We got the best in new country. Lots of music that we play on here, it comes in video form too, and these artists are great actors in some of the videos that they make. So if you have a fully produced video that you would like us to get on that channel, you can email it to us. Email us that link, YouTube or Vimeo, to indiecountrytelevision@yahoo.com. We would love to take a look at it, and if it fits what we got going on, we will add it to the channel and let you know about it. Absolutely. We're going to let this next gentleman know that he's getting some radio airtime. We're going to have a great radio interview coming up, and that schedule, by the way, is on our website, IndieCountryTelevision.net as well, and you can see who I'm going to be talking to next over there. His name is Jesse Lopez. This is called Way Past Words on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, and KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com.
I gotta get something off my chest. It's on the tip of my tongue. And some things just ain't easier said than done. 'Cause there's not a lot that I could write to really tell you what I mean. All I can do is show you, girl, and let my kiss do the talking for me. And I love you. Just don't say it like I can. And all I wanna do is try to help you understand. Here in the dark, you got my heart in the palm of your hand. So let's get lost somewhere between heaven and earth, and way past words. When you look at me, it's like you're reading my mind, like an open book with nothing left to hide. Between our lips and our fingertips and our own kind of chemistry, we're speaking our own language, and we don't even gotta say a thing. And I love you. Just don't say it like try to help you understand. Here in the dark, you got my heart in the palm of your hand. So let's get lost somewhere between heaven and earth, and way past words. Way past words. Yeah. I'm talking with my hands on your breath on my skin. I'm saying more with every moment that we're caught up in. I love you. Just don't say it like I can. And all I wanna do is try to help you understand. Here in the dark, you got my heart in the palm. You got my heart, baby. So let's get lost somewhere between heaven and earth, and way past words. Way past words.
Country music.
Hey man, I love country music.
Me too.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to Indie Country Radio and KUHSdenver.com.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
Yeah, how about back-to-back Jessies for you? Jessie Lopez and then Jessie Lynn, the Alabama cowgirl herself, with her latest single, What Happens in the Country Stays in the Country. You know, I've interviewed Jessie Lynn a couple of times and did a promotional commercial for her and things like that. And the more you hear that young lady, the better and better she gets. And she is really honing her craft. And I think that's her best effort yet. Keep going, young lady. You're getting there, absolutely. The Alabama cowgirl, Jessie Lynn. You can check her out on our website, jessielynn.net. How about my good friends from Ohio, Hasting & Co. And Kate Hastings, lead singer of Hasting & Co. is up next. This is called American Love on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, and KUHSdenver.com with New Country's Best.
It's like fireworks flying on the 4th of July, lighting up the midnight air. It's warm summer nights trying to win a prize down at the county fair. Well, it's you and me, baby, young, wild, and crazy kids, free falling hard in American love. American love. It's free like an eagle soaring when we go speeding down that old highway. Head out the window just to feel the wind blow, sun shining on your face. And it's singing along at the top of our lungs. Born in the USA, it's American love. And it's red like my lipstick on your face. And it's blue like those tears when you're away. And it's white like a wedding dress. Baby, I've been blessed and I just wanna stay forever in American love. It's Gladstein jeans, your arms around me in the middle of a country show. 10,000 light of skies on fire, dancing when they play our song. And it's the freedom I feel in the kisses you steal, wrapped up in your strong American love. And it's red like my lipstick on your face. And it's blue like those tears when you're away. And it's white like a wedding dress. Baby, I've been blessed and I just wanna stay forever in American love. American love. Now we've got a little house for you and me, a flag hanging high for all to see. And it's red like my lipstick on your face. And it's blue like those tears when you're away. And it's white like a wedding dress. Baby, I've been blessed and I just wanna stay forever in American love. In American love. In American love. Yeah, yeah. That's American love.
Have you been injured in an accident or assaulted by some very loud music that comes out of your radio? If so, call the...
Skip ad.
More nonstop country now.
You're listening to the 2016 Nashville Universe Awards Radio Network of the Year, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Thought it was finding someone that was just like me, wanting college football up on the big screen every Saturday all through fall. But no, love is a dead-end road. Thought it meant she'd pick a guitar, shoot pool with the boys in a smoky old bar room and throw 'em back without a second thought. But love is a dead-end road on the outskirts of our hometown, where the black family and friends, they all gather round to tell Daddy goodbye just one more time. Here to say for one hell of a life where you thank God it didn't turn out how you thought. Oh, you thank God it didn't turn out how you thought. Well, you got her hand to hold. Love is a dead-end road. Love is a dead-end road.
That is Tyler Braden is the name of the artist. Love is a Dead-End Road, the title of the song. You can check out the video to that song on ICTV IndieCountryTelevision.net. Let's take a trip to Texas real quick with my good buddy, Mr. John Wolf. That is Jon, and Wolf has an E on the end of it. His latest single is called Baby This and Baby That on Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on this Friday night.
Come home dragging weight of the world on my shoulders, girl, and all I know is I wanna cash out, shut it down, throw in the towel, 'cause I'm feeling low and I'm moving slow. But when she's all baby this and baby that, I'm like a runaway train running out of track. There ain't no holding me back when she's all baby this and baby that. When she's all come over here and give me a kiss, that look in her eyes, hands on her hips, I don't stand a chance when she's all baby this and baby that. It still sounds good, good morning, good night, and anything else those pretty lips say. She sounds like an angel cooking in the kitchen. I love to listen to the songs she sings, and it's a whole other thing when she's all baby this and baby that. I'm like a runaway train running out of track. There ain't no holding me back when she's all baby this and baby that. When she's all come over here and give me a kiss, that look in her eyes, hands on her hips, I don't stand a chance when she's all baby this and baby that. Yeah, my favorite thing in the world to see are those pretty brown eyes looking back at me, those pretty red lips I wanna kiss so bad, saying baby this and baby that. She's all baby this and baby that, I'm like a runaway train running out of track. There ain't no holding me back when she's all baby this and baby that. When she's all come over here and give me a kiss, that look in her eyes, hands on her hips, I don't stand a chance when she's all baby this and baby that. She's baby this and baby that. Every time she's baby this and baby that. Yeah, she's baby this and baby that.
Hey everyone, this is Brittany McLam, and you can hear my brand new single Wanted on KICR Indie Country Radio and KUHSdenver.com. Now available on all your favorite download and streaming services. Hey everyone, this is Brittany McLam, and
funny that 2 a.m.'s the only time that you call me up.
must be lonely, sleeping with the choices you made. 'Cause I wanted to be yours and you to be mine, to be everything and more. All you were looking for was just a good time. All I wanted was just for you to try, make good on your promises. Must have been too much to ask for you to be that guy. Let's be honest, I was never gonna be what you wanted. I wonder what it was that made you think of me. Probably just the late night whiskey got you buzzing good. Oh yeah. Whatever we had, just go ahead and drop it. It ain't coming back in no way it ever could. And it won't, 'cause those days are gone. When I wanted to be yours and you to be mine, to be everything and more. All you were looking for was just a good time. All I wanted was just for you to try, make good on your promises. Must have been too much to ask for you to be that guy. Let's be honest, I was never gonna be what you Leave it up to you to leave, then try to turn around on a one-way street. Wanted all I wanted, yeah, 'cause I wanted to be yours and you to be mine, to be everything and more. All you were looking for was just a good time. All I wanted was just for you to try, make good on your promises. Must have been too much to ask for you to be that guy. Let's be honest, I was never gonna be what you wanted. All I wanted, yeah, yeah.
She is my good friend Brittany McLam, and her latest single is called Wanted. And you got to learn how to put the song in there where the liner, or put the liner in where the song's supposed to go. That didn't work. Whatever I did, my bad. Sorry for the dead air, but that is a great tune. And go out and get Wanted on all streaming services. Brittany McLam, check her out. She is awesome. And she's a real estate agent too. She just got a real estate license. Congratulations to her on that. Let's go back to Texas. How about my good buddy Mr. Jake Worthington from season number 6 of NBC's The Voice? His latest single is called Hell of a Highway on Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio and KUHSdenver.com.
Had my thumb stuck in my back pockets, watched you backing up out of the drive. I just sat down, looked, there she goes, as you drove into a sunset sky. Said I'd give you all the space that you wanted, just didn't know that you want so much. So tonight I'm playing my guitar and I'm crying like a country song, sitting here staring out the window, wondering how do you ever get so long? Must be one hell of a highway you're on. I bet you're blowing by billboards and exit signs. Got that thing set on cruise control. You know you never said where when you said goodbye. Just went burning down a downhill road. That old Toyota of yours ain't no race car. Don't know how you got so far so fast. So tonight I'm playing my guitar and I'm crying like a country song. Yeah, I'm sitting here staring out the window, wondering how do you ever get so gone? Must be one hell of a highway you're on. So tonight I'm playing my guitar and I'm crying like a country song. I'm sitting here staring out the window, wondering how do you ever get so gone? Must be one hell of a highway you're on. Oh, must be one hell of a highway you're on.
This hour of Today's Country with Tim Kelly is sponsored by OutHouseTickets.com, helping save the small venues. Small event venues have been entirely shut down due to COVID-19. Countless people have lost 100% of their income overnight. It's not only the performers and producers that are affected, thousands of jobs rely on the small venues to survive. Why not donate a few dollars today to help save the small venues and keep live music alive? Visit OutHouseTickets.com to donate today and save the small venues.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now. On Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Breaking like an ocean wave, hoping just to reach the shore, praying for the light of day to find your way out of this storm. You've been tossed about, lost and found, lifted up just to be let down. But someday love is gonna take you in its arms, hold you, heal your wounded heart, and your faith is finally gonna lead you through the dark. You'll find everything in time, I swear it'll be okay. Hope you know you're on your way to someday. Love has been a painful word for what you give and don't get back. But when you get what you deserve, you'll forever drown your past. And the sun will shine, light up your life. It's hard to believe it now, but someday love is gonna take you in its arms, hold you, heal your wounded heart, and your faith is finally gonna lead you through the dark. You'll find everything take you in its arms.
His name is Cody Prevost. He is a great Canadian artist, and you can check out the video to Someday on ICTV, IndieCountryTelevision.net. It's a real tearjerker, deals with domestic violence, but it is a great video, great song. I have loved that one for some time. Welcome to the second hour of Today's Country with yours truly, Tim Kelly, hosting the show. KICR, Indie Country Radio is who we are, and we are also syndicated on KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com. Big thank you and shout out to Henry Archuleta and all of his staff at KUHS Denver for letting us do our country radio program on their fine station. We sure do appreciate it, and we hope you guys are enjoying the best in new country music just as much as I am bringing it to you. Let's bring you this next artist from the state of Arizona. We'll send this out to Lula Bradbury, listening to us in Indianapolis, Indiana. She loves her some Tony Corrales Band. This is called Fight for Your Love on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, and KUHSdenver.com.
I still open doors for you, baby. Give you a kiss goodnight. And even when things turn out wrong, I do my best to make it right. You used to leave little notes. I'd find them throughout my day. I wanna be your one and only. I see you're in love but lonely. So I'm gonna fight for your love. Show you everything this man is made of. And I take one hell of a beating to learn how to treat you right. 'Cause girl, I'm not going down without a fight. I miss you when you're gone, even just for the day. All the beauty I still see in you just takes my breath away. You used to walk up behind and wrap your loving arms around me. I wanna be your one and only. I see you're in love but lonely. So I'm gonna fight for your love. Show you everything this man is made of. And I take one hell of a beating to learn how to treat you right. 'Cause girl, I'm not going down without a fight. Baby, I'm gonna fight to make this house a home. And I'm sorry I made you feel so alone. So I'm gonna fight for your love. Show you everything this man is made of. And I take one hell of a beating to learn how to treat you right. 'Cause girl, I'm not going down. No, 'cause girl, I'm not going down without a fight.
Country.
I wanna be the one to love you, but you still got a little Dallas on your boots. Today's Country.
Give me 3 shots of Jaeger and I'll start to hate her, and then you'll know the party is on.
We got the hits. All the hits. All the hits. Today's Country.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
We've been cleared for takeoff.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I can't wait to show you where I grew up. Walk you around the foothills of my town. Probably feel like you've been there before. After hearing all the stories I've been telling you for 6 months now. We'll probably have to sleep in separate bedrooms. Pack a shirt for church because we'll go. I'm not trying to scare you off, but I just thought that we should talk a few things out before we hit the road. If I bring you home to mama, I guess I better warn ya. She falls in love a little faster than I do. And my dad will check your tires, pour your whiskey over ice, and take you fishing but pretend that he don't like you. Oh, if we break up, I'll be fine, but you'll be breaking more hearts than mine. My sister's gonna ask a million questions, say anything she can to turn you red. And when you meet my high school friends, they'll buy you drinks and fill you in on all the crazy nights I can't outlive. So if I bring you home to mama, I guess I better warn ya. She falls in love a little faster than I do. And my dad will check your tires, pour your whiskey over ice, and buy you dinner but pretend that he don't like you. Oh, if we break up, I'll be fine, but you'll be breaking more hearts than mine. If I bring you home to mama, I guess I better warn ya. She feels every heartache I go through. And if my dad sees me crying, he'll pour some whiskey over ice and tell a lie and say he never really likes you. Oh, if we break up, I'll be fine, but you'll be breaking more hearts than mine. You'll be breaking more hearts than mine.
Her name is Ingrid Andress. That is called More Hearts Than Mine, and you can check out the video to that one on ICTV, IndieCountryTelevision.net. Well, we finally got together with Mr. Joey Hurd, originally from Kansas City, Missouri, but you can tell us where you're calling in from tonight. How are you?
Oh, sure. Hey. We moved back from Nashville, Tennessee over to Branson, Missouri, another tourist destination.
There you go. You're in Branson?
In Branson, yeah. Well, you know, we decided to move back, get closer to family, and so that's a good thing we did. You know, God's always
we got to meet in person. I might have a day or two off coming up here. We're gonna have to get together. I'm 20 miles north of you in Ozark.
Oh, okay. Well, we need to go do some fishing or something.
There you go. I am ready.
I like Ozark.
yeah. there's a pretty cool radio show that comes out of this little town.
There you go, yeah.
And you're on it.
There we go.
There you go. Yeah, I was looking
like your Walmarts.
Yeah, there you go. I've been to a few of those myself. I was looking at your bio, seeing that you were originally from Kansas City, Missouri. I've got another interview scheduled for a little bit after the 9 o'clock hour tonight with a gentleman from Nashville that I'm excited to talk to. But I put him on tonight because I don't want to do a show next week because the Chiefs play football. So I'm ready for the season opener. I hope you are.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Go Chiefs.
Go Chiefs. Now, you said you were originally from Kansas City. Is that where you were born and raised in that area? Where'd you grow up?
I was born in Kansas City, raised there, and I was also raised in Branson because I started entertaining in shows in Branson when I was 12.
Oh, man.
12 years old, 1996. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how we haven't ran into each other. Of course, I've been here 8 years now. I was in Joplin for a while, and in that Joplin tornado back in 2011, and a brother of mine said he lived in Branson, and he worked for some of the entertainers there. He was Andy Williams' TV producer for a couple of years. And he goes, why don't you come over here and work security at some of these resorts? Because that's what I do for a living. And so I started over there in Branson, and then I met my wife, and we moved up here to Ozark, and we've lived in Nixa too. But we go to Branson all the time, so we probably know a lot of the same folks down there.
Well, that's funny you mentioned Andy Williams. I was one of Andy Williams' singers and dancers in 2008. The first year my wife and I got married, yeah.
Isn't that something? Small
and
world.
Ann Margaret was our special guest star for the summer show.
Oh, man.
And,
his Christmas show used to be one of the biggest things here.
I skipped out on that because I wasn't sure if I had a job the next year or not.
Yeah.
And I was scared because we was expecting our son to be born, and I needed to know where it was going to be the next season.
Yeah.
And we had run into each other in 2011 because we spent years in Nashville. So we weren't even over here. And when we moved back, we noticed a lot of change in the area. So we're like, oh, wow, a lot of changes around here.
Yeah. Absolutely. And the town's still changing and evolving. You know, it had a tornado that came through in 2012. By the way, I was in that one, too, 9 months later with my brother that was Andy Williams' TV producer. So
look at that.
We were right across from Dolly Parton's Stampede. We rented an apartment from one of the Duttons over there that has the Dutton Theater. And Jonathan Dutton. And we were right behind that parking garage that used to be the old car museum. There's a parking garage behind it, and that's where we rode that tornado out at.
Wow.
So, small world.
Crazy.
Now, let's talk about a little bit about you and the country music that you want to promote, because I'm looking at your bio on your website, and it says that you started playing guitar and drums at 12 years old, and that's really where you started, I guess, getting your love for music, a pretty young age.
Absolutely. I started singing when I was 8, and I think I was about 9. They said, go sing Far, Far Away. And I said, oh, okay, fine. You know, so I go off and I start writing a song called Far, Far Away. And I came back and said, okay, I wrote a song called Far, Far Away. And I want y'all to hear it. So that always stuck, you know, as far as Mom would always be asked, where did he get his talent from? Because nobody in my family is musically inclined.
That saved me a question. I usually ask that one.
There you go. Yeah, it's just a God-given talent. And by the time I was 12, opportunities to be on professional platforms started, and just kind of went from there. I never thought that I'd end up in Nashville, Tennessee, when we did. But my wife and mother-in-law said, hey, you know what? We all need to move to Nashville for you. And I'm so glad they did, because I think the first person, that very first month or two, first person to reach out and say, hey, I believe in you, was Orville Allman of Allman Law, one of the most prestigious law firms in Nashville, and his biggest client from this artist's start was Jason Aldean.
Oh, wow.
And Jason had his start in 2004, and Oracle was his attorney all the way up until Oracle passed away 2 weeks after the Las Vegas shooting, which, oddly enough, happened during Jason's concert down there.
Yeah.
And
that's something.
I miss Oracle so much. We have so many, we've had so many talks. And he's kept me out of a lot of trouble because in the entertainment and the music business, a lot of snakes out there. You gotta be careful.
That is for sure. I don't say that, or bash anybody like that on social media, but if folks ask me who they need to work with in this business, I've been doing it long enough. I'll be glad to tell you, but yeah, I don't warn anybody off of anybody because you guys are independent artists and it's up to you to figure that out. But, but I'd be glad to help anybody along the way. And we work with some good ones, and you can find a lot of them on our website at indiecountrytelevision.net. Now, one thing I wanted to mention, too, now you brought up Nashville, Tennessee. I've been there about 4 or 5 times with this radio thing that we do, and we love going to the Nashville Universe Awards, which due to COVID they did not have this year. They do it on the even years. And the last time we were there were 2 years ago at the Wild Horse Saloons where they've been having it, and that's an awesome venue. Have you ever been in there?
Over there on 2nd Avenue, you bet.
Yeah,
I've been in there several times. My producer, who is actually he's my newest producer. His name is Michael W. Davis, and he produced The Mirror Never Lies with me. In fact, we're producing 2 new songs from Grammy Award-winning songwriters, Skid Mills, Billy Dawson, and Troy Collins. And these 2 songs that we selected from them, we said, we got to do them. So me and Michael, we put our songs on the back burner to get these 2 songs done. So there'll be a new music video I'm just so excited. I can't wait. Next week, the week after, we start working on these 2 songs in the studio.
Okay.
But Michael has a history as either before or right after Lone Star was the house band for the Wild Horse Saloon on 2nd Avenue.
Oh, nice.
So this is years ago.
Yeah.
My goodness, years ago. This is before Lone Star became a big name in country music. And that's not to say Michael's old or anything. But he was in the house. He was the house band, part of the house band. Either right before Lone Star was or right after Lone Star was at the Wild Horse Saloon. So there's a little tidbit.
That is awesome. Well, the story I was going to tell you was back in 2016 in November, we won a couple of Nashville Universe Awards as a radio station, and I got Radio Personality of the Year. And the gentleman that was hosting that year, the program, and handed me those awards is Stormy Warren from Sirius XM The Highway. And I love meeting him. And then later on, I found out that he was under the stage when that shooting was going on with Jason Aldean and all that. He was hiding
Holy cow.
Yeah, he was hiding out under there too. There's a YouTube video of him doing an interview about it. And then here just recently, when we lost Charlie Daniels, he was the one that emceed his funeral because he had a 30-year relationship with Charlie Daniels. He used to work for CNN. And he interviewed Charlie when he was a young man, and Charlie said, hey, you're pretty good at this interview and stuff. You ought to move to Nashville. And so he took him up on it. And Charlie Daniels helped Stormy Warren get his first apartment and everything, and that got him going in Nashville. And now he's on a major market, internet thing. That's why I'm doing this. I want to be one of those guys one of these days, too. I've been doing this a long time and love talking to the independent artists, man. You guys are so down. You're down to earth and just getting your careers kicked off, and some of you been doing this for a long time too, and just still struggling for radio airplay. And I believe that good music needs to be heard.
Absolutely, me too.
So yeah, that's why I'm doing this. And when I heard your song, and I wished I had a couple of more. I seen you've got some things going on from a few years ago, maybe that you did, and some cover songs. But man, we're all about the originals, and I love this one called "The Mirror Never Lies," and we're gonna play it here in a little bit.
There we go.
How did this thing come about?
Let's see. So I sat on the song for 6 years exactly, and the main writer for the song. I said, Mike, his name's Mike also. I said, Mike, what do you do the Mirror Never Lies? I think I'd like to do something with that. He said, please take it, do something with that song. And I said, okay. So, of course, just like these other songwriters, they would give me very elaborate demos where they're fully produced with the entire, musical score and band setup. Me and my producer, we jive and we have our own, kind of creative control per se. And so we started to jive with exactly what we were kind of hearing for the song and kind of what do we wanted to take out, what do we want to put in. And so we completely created a completely different musical score, and it's kind of turned out a lot different than the demos per se, which they normally do.
Yeah.
When you get songs from other folks. Heck, when you're writing your own songs, we get done with a track, and say, oh man, let's scratch this whole section here and add a second modulation and just make it really pop.
Yeah.
So, and we like to add a lot of pop. Speaking of pop, we like to put a lot of pop in our country, but not too much. We feel like we've got the recipe where it's not too much pop, kind of keeping towards the traditional sound of country music.
Yeah.
We're kind of experimenting. I think it's okay to experiment.
Well, I like what you're doing. And I tell this all the time on the air. I get a ton of music sent to me like you wouldn't believe, and it comes from all over the world. And 8 out of 10 songs that get sent to me do not make it on this program. I play the best stuff, and that's what our tagline's called, New Country's Best. And when I heard it, I said, yeah, this is going to make the cut. So congratulations on that, anyway.
There you go.
Now,
not to give too much, but you think about this title. It's one of the new songs.
Mm-hmm.
Holy Bible, Holy Jeans.
Oh, I love it.
You can only even guess what the entire song
I can't wait for the revelation of how that turns out.
Hey, there we go. Put on words there.
Yeah, there you go.
Excellent.
Now I saw that you won a CMA vocal competition too. You covered Chris Cagle's "What a Beautiful Day." Man, I love that song. I still hear that on the radio every now and then.
I'll tell you, the guy that I don't know what he wrote. Did he write that one? Yes, it was. Well, it was that song. The songwriter for that song, I was in the same songwriter round at the Vanderbilt's Commodore Lounge on West End in Nashville one night, and had the privilege to follow the writer of that song. And he called Chris Cagle whippersnapper.
Oh my.
So I get up after that songwriter and I said, well, I'm not much bigger than Chris Cagle, so you can call me whippersnapper too. But no, I remember doing that. That was exactly our first month living in Nashville, and we somebody had put me in during CMT week to do a vocal competition at the Nashville Palace, just down from the Opera House.
Oh wow!
And there was guys and girls competing, and some just really dynamic vocalists. And I said, well, it's fun anyways, and lo and behold, I ended up with that song right there, winning the entire CMA vocal competition during CMT week in 2011.
That's awesome.
I was stunned.
Yeah, that's something now that it's called CMA Fest, and I have yet to go to that, and I sure want to one of these days, and especially now after all this COVID, is over with. I really want to try to make it to CMA Fest when they do it again, because
there we go.
Yeah, and I want to have a booth there with the radio station and try to get some performances going. I think that would be awesome, because I work with a lot of artists that are just absolutely amazing and need to be heard in big venues like that. I love the idea of it. So
you go out there, I'll be with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
you know, they call Branson the live entertainment capital of the world. There's more theater seats, and I don't know if you know this, but there's more theater seats in Branson, Missouri than they have in New York City on Broadway. Did you know that?
I could guess that.
Yeah. I used to sell timeshare at Westgate there in Branson, and that was in our presentation to really build up Branson.
So, I know somebody that does that.
Yeah.
Activities.
Yeah, I'm glad I got out of there before this thing hit, because I'm sure that got shut down. Getting everybody in them big rooms together and all the noise. The noisier it was, the better they liked it. So, yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. But now I want to mention something else to you. Speaking of award things or talent competitions, rather, there was a thing several years ago that happened in Branson called Branson Idol. Maybe you remember that. A buddy of mine, and I think you might be friends with him too, Gordy Wenzel, has the George Strait tribute show up there at the Uptown Cafe.
Gordon and Debbie, love those two.
They're good friends of mine. My brother did their lights and sound and produced all those videos that you see up on their screen while they're doing their show. He put all that together, but they have a great tribute show. But he came in third place on a thing called Branson Idol, and he ended up getting a show gig out of it anyways. And he does a great George Strait tribute show.
Yeah, they do. My goodness, they've been doing that. I left the I left the Dixie Stampede show. I was one of their comedians. It was called Dixie Stampede. I still call it Dixie Stampede.
I do too. My daughter called me the other night, and she goes, "Did they take that name off of there?" And I said, "Well, yeah, that's been a while back." And she goes, "Man, I don't know what this world's coming to."
I know.
None of us do, I don't think.
Well, I left there, and we're all doing our gimmicks and our little 1-man, 2-man, 3-man shows. The Branson Mall was the Branson Mall.
Yep. That's where where I met Gordy and Debbie.
There you go. Yeah, that's where I met them too. So I fell in love with them back then. I think that was 2000. That was 2010. That was a year before we moved to Nashville.
Yeah, That's awesome. Yeah. Well, their logo is on our website. They're one of our great sponsors, and I love going and seeing that show. And that is dinner and a show, so you can get like Hawaiian chicken, you can get prime rib, dessert, the whole 9 yards, plus the show. So Jackie B. Good's Uptown Cafe. If you guys are ever in Branson, you need to go check that out. It is a good show.
Good eating.
Now, tell me about, do you perform, were you performing before this COVID hit and doing shows all over, or just mainly kind of in the Branson area? Or, I don't know how we haven't ran into each other, but.
We were scheduled to do shows all over. We had Choctaw Casinos on the line, and Downstream was also one that was... had us on hold.
Okay.
A lot of these casinos, they book so far in advance. And then there's, my goodness, there's another casino. And there were several casinos, but there was also some here and there places. And then everything came to a halt.
Yeah, I haven't been to a casino in a while, too, because they shut those down. But we went and saw one of the artists that we play, and Lula Bradbury in the chat room. She's going to know the name, but Brent Giddens from Oklahoma. We went and saw him over at Downstream, and he played on that stage that's right behind the bar over there, and there's some penny slot machines right there. So I sit down watching him play and listening to his music. And I put $5 in that penny slot machine and hit it for 140. So that was a good night.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. I didn't know they take pennies. I don't know anything about it. I still have yet to be in a casino.
So
that is so neat.
But
in fact, we had something scheduled for the old Black Oak Amphitheater in Lampe. I was one of 3 bands that were scheduled for their soft reopening for the amphitheater.
Yeah.
And that was scheduled July 18th. And 2 weeks prior, they had to cancel it because of COVID and certain things not jiving with having that many people out there.
Well, they had Downstream Casino there in Joplin, too. Quapaw, Oklahoma is actually what they call it because it's on the Oklahoma side. But they have an outdoor venue out there, and Jody Messina performed there just right before this all shut down, too. She's an independent artist now, and has her own record label called Dreambound Records. And
Oh, yeah.
she was on this thing called the Me Tour, because that's the title of her independent album, and she got to perform there right before it got shut down. And my other job that I had before I have the one I have now, I didn't get to go see her, and I just hope this thing gets over with and comes back, so the artist can start coming there again. I'm ready to go see somebody like that live, too.
No kidding, no kidding. Somebody made a post, one of my friends in Nashville, and I think he hit the nail on the head when he talked about nothing can replace live.
Yeah.
Nothing can replace the live experience of you feeling that kick drum beat at the end of the stage,
Yeah.
and you being in the crowd of people and screaming your head out and clapping and having a good time.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you're like me. I think people go to concerts too, and I know I do, because I want to hear some of the covers that you guys do, but I want to hear your original stuff. And if you sound just as good at live as you do on the radio when we play your music on here, and you're pretty darn close, a lot of you, and that's what I love to hear. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we try to be, and that's I tell you what, that's the highest compliment any artist can get.
Yeah.
Is when you know what, it just sounds just like his record.
Yep, that's right.
We love to hear that. You bet.
Well, and speaking of records, you got one coming out, or is it already out?
2 new singles coming up.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and so we're kind of dropping them by singles nowadays.
Yeah.
I don't think everybody's doing that, but more people than not. From your Kenny Chesneys to your Luke Bryans to your Joey Hurts.
Yeah.
Just dropping them as singles.
Yeah.
This Friday, new single, new tunes.
Yeah. That brings up a question that I haven't asked yet, and I've been thinking about this since the other day. I bought a brand new pickup truck. It's a 2020. And these things don't have CD players in them anymore. They just got the, on the dash there, you can do Sirius XM. And, of course, I'm not paying to play the radio. I'm on the radio. I'm not going to pay that.
There you go.
I like some of the dudes at Sirius XM, like Stormy Warren and this and that. But, there's no CD player in there. So do you find it harder to market your music and get it, now it's all downloads and streams and stuff like that. Has that made it harder in the music business to sell your music?
Well, real quick, Sirius XM, shout out to Danielle Peck, love you, girl.
Oh, hey, I'm friends
You're
with
awesome.
her. She's got a good show on there, yeah.
She's great. Good voice, too.
Yeah,
let's see. CD sales are to the wayside. Downloads are almost.
Yeah.
I mean, I tell my digital stores for me at least. I say, yeah, just hold on to it. Let that accumulate some more. CD sales are definitely out. Digital downloads are not going as hot. You find somebody that they're going so hot for me, let me know.
Yeah.
But it's in those live performances. See, at the end of the day, we just mentioned live performances.
Right.
When you walk away from a live performance, you're going, daggum, you paid for that seat. You're going to take something with you. And how easy is it to sell them a $10, $15 CD before they leave, or a $10, $15 shirt?
Yep.
Well,
and it gives you, doing this in radio, it gives you a different perspective of the artist once you meet them and shake hands with them, or they sign something for you, like that CD or that T-shirt or that hat or whatever you purchase. You just get a different perspective of them, and you become friends with that person, man. And then you start following them and doing whatever on social media, and you're a fan, and that's what you're after, isn't it?
There we go. Yeah, absolutely. Fans, friends, I'm telling you, people that just, hey, believe in what you're doing. At the end of the day, there's not a greater compliment.
Yeah. Yep. Well, I tell you what, I'm a fan of yours, man, especially after doing this interview. I know you were late getting in here, but I'm sure glad you did, because when I saw your bio, I was like, man, I want to talk to this guy.
Well, I'm glad I got to talk with you, too.
And, and now that we're so close, I mean, we're going to get together. You got my phone number, I got yours. We're going to hook up, and we're going to do some lunch, brunch, dinner, whatever. I love down there on the landing, hanging out and walking around down there, and they got some good restaurants. So, we would love to get together with you.
We'll get some of that city folk coffee called Starbucks.
There you go. I know exactly where it's at. My daughter has to have that every time she comes to visit.
Yeah.
So
sounds good.
It's called $5 to her, though. It's like, Dad, you got $5? I need Starbucks.
Exactly.
That's how we roll with her. Well, Joey, it's been a great time, and I got another live interview. I'm going to get some more music on the radio in between, but come back anytime. You got something new to promote, be sure to hit me up, and I know you will, because we're going to hang out. But we have had a blast, and being in Branson is a good place to be, man, and coming this fall with the trees going to turn and everything. It is beautiful down here, so we love it, and I know you guys do too. So we will definitely get together. It was fun talking to you tonight.
Sounds good, Tim. We'll talk to you soon.
You betcha. His name is Joey Hurd. This is called The Mirror Never Lies on KICR Indie Country Radio and KUHSdenver.com.
It looks like you could use a shave and a couple of good nights sleep. Man, I just saw you yesterday, but I guess I didn't see just how bad you've been slipping. Everybody says you're living pretty rough. What kind of friend would I be if I didn't say you need to straighten up? You made it crystal clear that you don't want to hear, so I'm giving you a visual this time. You won't believe nobody else, so turn and face yourself and tell me what you see in your own eyes. The mirror never lies. I think I see a little gray, but that don't mean you're old. You're not old. You might have lost a little faith, but you ain't sold your soul. These dreams that you've been seeking, well, it might be you could reach them after all. Yeah, but what the hell do I know? I'm only a reflection on the wall. You made it crystal clear that you don't want to hear, so I'm giving you a visual this time. You won't believe nobody else, so turn and face yourself and tell me what you see in your own eyes. The mirror never lies. If you wanna hit me, go on, give me your best shot. It'll get you 7 years of something you've already got. If you walk away from me, you'll be running out on you. It's time to face the truth in your own eyes. The mirror never lies. The mirror never lies. The mirror never It looks like you could use a shave and a couple of good nights sleep.
This is where country music lives.
Let's start the music.
We're the people's favorite. Show the world you love your country. Delivering a much-needed neck punch to the status quo.
What does that even mean?
That means, in addition to the variety you've come to expect, you'll also hear songs like this. Along comes a girl. And this.
I want you to know so bad how good love feels.
And this.
What I'm trying to say is, baby, I'm not alright, but I'm okay.
Thank you for listening to Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
And I'm thinking about where you are. Thinking never got me far. With a whiskey glass half empty, and I play it all through my mind, singing just to make you smile. So you'll miss me and maybe kiss me. And I don't wanna change or stay the same. I wanna let you go, I wanna make you stay. I wanna sing along and I wanna hold my tongue. What I'm trying to say is, baby, I'm not alright, but I'm okay. And I order them nice and strong, floating just like a star through the neon light I lean on. 'Cause I'm drinking myself to sleep every other night of the week, till I see you and maybe dream you. And I don't wanna change or stay the same. I wanna let you go, I wanna make you stay. I wanna sing along and I wanna hold my tongue. What I'm trying to say is, baby, I'm not alright, but I'm okay. Where'd you go? I wanna find you, wanna hold you, wanna know. Where did you go? Where'd you go? I wanna find you, wanna hold you, wanna know. Oh, where did you go? And I don't wanna change or stay the same. I wanna let you go, I wanna make you stay. I wanna sing along and I wanna hold my tongue. What I'm trying to say is, baby, I'm not alright, but I'm okay. Yeah, baby, I'm not alright, but I'm okay.
They are the great country music duo Shotgun Rider from the state of Texas. Their latest single is called I'm Not Alright. That song is great. It is alright, ladies and gentlemen. And you can check out the video to it on our TV channel, IndieCountryTelevision.net. Well, I want to thank Mr. Joey Hurd from Branson, Missouri for joining me on the show tonight. We are still talking, believe it or not, off the air, but we are having a good time getting to know each other, and we will definitely be hanging out. And yeah, I'll probably post pictures of that on social media. We're going to have a good time. We're having a good time tonight playing New Country's Best. Let's keep it up. Mr. Cameron Marlowe is up next. This is called Giving You Up on Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio, also syndicated on KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com.
Don't you dare try and reappear after you already got me standing here. I can't believe you'd come in me looking for a little bit of sympathy, like I wasn't the one you left all alone crying, looking like a hot mess. Don't show your face round here anymore, honey. This is something you better get through your head, because I'm giving you up, just like I did them Marlboro Lights, and I'm giving you up the same way I did the whiskey on ice. And it's all so tough, you turn me into a man I don't even recognize. I'm giving you up the same way you did me out in the moonlight. What the hell are you thinking coming round to visit? Completely uninvited, messing with my brain again. You couldn't give me the satisfaction of forgetting your existence showed up when I thought I'd finally found the end. Don't be coming over looking for a conversation, dropping little hints that you want me back again, cause I'm so sick and tired of the little lies that tell me so. Here is all I'm saying, baby, better listen in, cause I'm giving you up, just like I did them Marlboro Lights. And I'm giving you up the same way I did the whiskey on ice. And it's all so tough, you turn me into a man I don't even recognize. I'm giving you up the same way you did me out in the moonlight. Yeah, I'm giving you, giving you, I'm giving you up. Yeah, I'm letting go of all the things that held their grips on me, with you being my first priority, cause death isn't worth the weight of your love no more. And I'm packing up, leaving, closing shop. There ain't no use for you in this heart no more. So I'm letting go, and I'm giving you up, just like I did the Marlboro Lights. And I'm giving you up the same way I did the whiskey on ice. And it's all so tough, you turn me into a man I don't even recognize. I'm giving you up the same way you did me out in the moonlight. Oh, out in the moonlight. Oh, I'm giving you, giving you, giving you up. I'm giving you up, giving you, giving you, giving you up. Oh, I'm giving you, giving you, giving you up.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play.
This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music.
I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to Indie Country Radio and KUHSdenver.com.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
I park my heart in a tollway zone. When things get hard, I just wanna get stoned with nobody around to watch me drown. If I'm gonna fall apart, I don't need a crowd. So mind your own business, I gotta witness everything here's just fine. Don't be worried that I'm in a hurry,
before. Lord knows I'll be here again, pouring them tall, where there's no last call. Just me and my four-legged friends all having a ball. So mind your own business, I gotta witness everything here is just fine. Don't be worried that I'm in a hurry to finish this bottle of wine. Yeah, I know you're gonna probably call Mama. If you do, let her know I ain't drinking alone, my dogs are home. Yeah, I might be off the wagon, but as long as the tails are wagging, I'm alright. Yeah, I'm alright. So mind your own business, I gotta witness everything here's just fine. Don't be worried that I'm in a hurry to finish this bottle of wine. Yeah, I know you're gonna probably call Mama. If you do, let her know I ain't drinking alone, my dogs are home. No, I ain't drinking alone, my dogs are home.
Oh, my dogs are tired. I'll tell you what, they've been lapping up water, all the water that they could get. See, I've been soaking my feet. No, I'm just kidding. That is a great new single from Tara Thompson. It is called My Dogs Are Home. Fun little drinking tune's what that is. And that's awesome. I love it. And you can check out the video to that one on ICTV, IndieCountryTelevision.net. Well, let's get into some more of that great country music before hopefully I have another radio interview going to call in here in just a little bit. He's been performing at a live show, and as soon as he gets wrapped up, he's going to call in to yours truly, and we're going to put him on the radio as well, Mr. Wesley Spangler. How about Mr. Cody Hibbard right now? This is called Just for the Record on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, also syndicated on KUHSdenver.com, playing new country's best.
Just for the record, the reason you ain't heard from me is I've been trying to find the right words, and it ain't been easy. Just for the record, I know it's long overdue, but I gotta get this off my chest the only way I know how to. Yeah, girl, this one's for you. Some songs are meant for the radio, some songs are meant for a party crowd, some songs you put on a back row mixtape, some songs you gotta crank up loud. But here's a few chords and the truth about how I ain't me without you, and how right now I'm wishing we were back together. This one's just for the record. Just for the record, I wouldn't take back one kiss, I wouldn't change one thing about you, wouldn't undo one thing we did. I know all that don't matter now, you got your life all figured out, and I'm just out here on the road with a bottle of Jack and a guitar, singing to no one. Some songs are meant for the radio, some songs are meant for a party crowd, some songs you put on a back row mixtape, some songs you gotta crank up loud. But here's a few chords and the truth about how I ain't me without you, and how right now I'm wishing we were back together. This one's just for the record. So I don't forget about your blue eyes and how it feels to live with my regrets. Some songs are meant for a midnight drive, Some songs are meant for a country crowd. Some songs you put on a back row mixtape. Some songs you gotta crank up loud. But here's a few chords and the truth about how I ain't me without you, and how right now I'm wishing we were back together. This one's just for the record. Yeah, yeah, just for the record.
This hour of Today's Country with Tim Kelly is sponsored by Stockyard Whiskey. Built on a dream, aged for 25 years, and not for the faint of heart. Stockyard embodies the select few who believe in hard work and relish in the opportunity to take a step back to enjoy the fruits of their labor. Don't take our word. Grab a bottle now and savor high-level whiskey at its finest. Go to stockyardwhiskey.com.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
The first time I laid eyes on you, I knew you'd make heartbreak a liar. Must have been the answer to some prayer that got up just a little higher. You were everything that I'd been looking for. I was wired as a kid in a candy store. 'Cause honey, I love the way you make me feel. I'm falling for you head over heels. I can't take it any longer. Just in case you wondered, my heart's out on my sleeve for you to steal. 'Cause honey, I love the way you make me feel. I'm thinking that will last forever. I'll be Johnny and you can be June. We're two souls that go together like a Ferris wheel in a July moon. I get them stuck at the top, butterflies, every time I look in your eyes. 'Cause honey, I love the way you make me feel. I'm falling for you head over heels. I can't take it any longer. Just in case you wondered, my heart's out on my sleeve for you to steal. 'Cause honey, I love the way you make me feel. Ooh, you make me feel like a real man. Ooh, kissing you's just like white lightning and adrenaline. 'Cause honey, I love the way you make me feel. I'm falling for you head over heels. I can't take it any longer. Just in case you wondered, my heart's out on my sleeve for you to steal. 'Cause honey, I love the way you make me feel. The way you make me feel. The way you make me feel.
His name is Sam L. Smith. He is all of 18 years young, ladies and gentlemen. The Way You Make Me Feel. That video can be found also on ICTV, IndieCountryTelevision.net. He is from the state of Kentucky, and I feel that he can go to Nashville or anywhere he wants to go in country music. He is great. Welcome to the third and final hour of Today's Country with yours truly, Tim Kelly, hosting the show. We again are KICR, Indie Country Radio. We play new country's best by unsigned indie artists and we absolutely have a great time doing it. We have a live chat room on Spreaker, that is SPREAKER, that you can join us in on Friday, Thursday, and Friday nights, both at 7 o'clock Central Time. Now, I will not be on the air next Thursday night because there's a football game going on, and you know who's going to be there. That's me. I'm not going to get to go to the game, but I'm going to watch it, that is for sure, and I'm going to watch it live. So I will be live with you 1 week from tonight, next Friday night, and I got a couple of great interviews scheduled, so you don't want to miss that show either. Going to be fun. Let's get you back into that great country music now. Mr. Jason Blaine, a good friend of mine from Canada. This is called Countryside. We love it on the new countryside. On today's country, KICR, Indie Country Radio, and KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com.
You'll know her when you see her. She'll be the one in the scuffed up boots, old ball cap, ponytail through the back, grooving to a Garth Brooks tune. Her first car was a truck. She ain't afraid to sling it in the mud. Ooh, 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 that's the thing about my baby. Ooh, 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 you can blame it on her raising. She get a little unwound on a Friday night, with the coke and the crown, the moon and the shine. Lord, I love how she ain't shy, showing off her countryside. She'll meet her friends out, get a little out, round about Friday night. Might shotgun, a couple cool ones, out where the stars shine bright. Favorite blue jeans, frayed and torn, out there with the crickets and the cattle and the corn. Ooh, 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 that's the thing about my baby. Ooh, 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 you can blame it on her raising. She get a little unwound on a Friday night, with the coke and the crown, the moon and the shine. Lord, I love how she ain't shy, showing off her countryside. It's late, that look in her eyes says you wanna get lost, take a little ride. Ain't no telling what we might find. She scoots over and the dashboard lights shows a little more of that countryside. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, 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 that's the thing about my baby. Lord, I love how she ain't shy, showing off her countryside. Yeah, showing off her countryside.
Duct tape to that chair over there. Is this gonna get us in some trouble?
I'll go get some ice. Tons of music, and nothing but music. Butt music. I love the butt music, baby.
Someone's gonna lose their job over this, and it ain't gonna be me.
We're rolling through non-stop new country.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
You're listening to Tim Kelly
on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Most people hate it when somebody whines.
It gets a little old when you hear it all the time. Nobody likes it when people complain, especially when it's someone you're around every day. But she's kinda different, she makes it sound good. I hear it in her voice and it's completely understood. And I don't try to stop her, I don't even ask. When she pops a cork and pours herself a glass, Merlot gets her dancing, Zen makes her laugh, Cabernet gets her in the mood for being bad, Rosé makes her crazy, but I don't really mind. I like her when she's happy, but I love it when she whines. She's not a big drinker, but every now and then the wine does the talking and I take it all in. She goes on and on like an Apple Valley vine. Oh, I'm a good listener and I love it when she whines. Merlot gets her dancing, Zen makes her laugh, Cabernet gets her in the mood for being bad, Rosé makes her crazy, but I don't really mind. I like her when she's happy, but I love it when she whines. Well, any little thing she wants, I'll drink to that. Merlot gets her dancing, Zen makes her laugh, Cabernet gets her in the mood for being bad, Rosé makes her crazy, but I don't really mind. I like her when she's happy, but I love it when she whines. Merlot gets her dancing, Zen makes her laugh, Cabernet gets her in the mood for being bad, Rosé makes her crazy, but I don't really mind. I like her when she's happy, but I love it when she whines. Yeah, I like her when she's happy, but I love it when she whines.
That also is a fun little drinking song. His name is Logan Tucker. That is called I Love It When She Whines. This hour is sponsored by Stockyard Whiskey, so it's okay if she whines a little bit during this hour. That's all right, but after the show's over, no more whining. That's right. It'll be time for bed then. How about this next group? They are great as well. They are one_more_girl. If you want to follow them on Twitter, One More Girl. This is called Love Like Mine on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio. Also syndicated on KUHSdenver.com. We are on iHeartRadio. We got a YouTube channel. Just search KICR, Indie Country Radio. Like us everywhere.
So you think that you're the one who's up and scored, just 'cause you're the first one walking out that door. So take it when you leave. I don't need your sympathy. I might stay out drunk on wine, hurt like hell, and I'll be crying black mascara tears. I might lock my door, sleep with my phone, miss you bad for a month or so. Well, let me tell you something, my dear. I'm gonna be just fine, but you're never gonna find another love like
Hey everybody, this is Adam Grant, and you're listening to Today's Country with my good buddy Tim Kelly on KICR Indie Country and KUHSdenver.com.
Hey, I'm country.
Somebody else will fix his heart, the same one you've torn all apart. Now you're sad 'cause you did me wrong. You just don't realize what you have until it's gone. But in my mind, I take her back, but I've got to be stronger than that, though this flame still burns. I'll let her hurt, I'll let her cry, I'll let her feel what it's like to hear the words goodbye. I'll let her tears pour down like rain. She can deal with the lonely, she can deal with the pain she's put me through. When she turned cold, she left my heart full of empty, with nothing else to hold. In my mind, I still want her back, but I've got to be stronger than that. This old flame still burns. I'll let her hurt, there was a time I made her smile, but those days have been gone for a while. Oh, what a fool that I've been, afraid of starting all over again. So this time there's no turning back, 'cause my heart just can't handle that. This old flame still burns. I'll let her hurt, I'll let her hurt.
His name is Adam Grant. He is from the state of Georgia. That is an awesome tune. I love those ballads in country music. That is a good one. It is called Let Her Hurt. Mr. Tyler Wood is on the show Moonshiners. You can catch it on Discovery Channel. Tuesday night, new episodes air at 8 p.m. Central Time. He's also a country music artist, and you can find him on Twitter at Moonshiner Tyler. This is his latest single. It is called Feel Like This from Tyler Wood on Today's Country for KICR Indie Country Radio and KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com.
The brakes when I'm at high speed, the kind of steady hand that I need, the only one that got me then and now. keep on giving me second chances, even when I don't deserve them. Yeah, you keep me in line and my feet on the ground. No more talking about my old life, I'm just thinking about the new. 'Cause all I wanna do with my time is spend it all on you. Yeah, I burn my past, ain't looking back, 'cause everything I'm holding I don't ever wanna miss. I need the rest of my days to feel like this. Tell me what I missed while you were waiting, and every single dream that you're chasing, and I'd help you make them the best way that I can. Oh, I wanna be your strong and steady, a crying shoulder that's always ready. Yeah, all you need, I wanna be that kind of man. Whoa, no more talking about my old life, I'm just thinking about the new. 'Cause all I wanna do with my time is spend it all on you. Yeah, I burn my past, ain't looking back, 'cause everything I'm holding I don't ever wanna miss. I need the rest of my days to feel like I've never felt before. And if God gives me a million more to give you all my love, it still wouldn't be I'm just thinking about the new. 'Cause all I wanna do with my time is spend it all on you. Yeah, I burn my past, ain't looking back, 'cause everything I'm holding I don't ever wanna miss. I need the rest of my days to feel like this. Yeah.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play.
This station is dangerously good.
This is today's country.
I like the music. I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to Indie Country Radio and KUHSdenver.com.
And this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
Woke up again to a cold bed. Your head ain't on the pillow, so I know where you are. One night a week turns into 2 a.m. Here it goes again. It's like I'm invisible when you're out with your friends. And I don't even know who you are when you finally come rolling in. Where do you go when you go there? Do you get mad or you get scared? Does one too many make you not care about holding me at all? Who do you call when it's last
That video to that song was only 5 hours old this afternoon when I grabbed it. It is on ICTV, Indie Country Television. The song is called Where Do You Go? And the artist is Kelsey Lamb. And I am working on getting a radio interview with that young lady as well. Well, where do you go for the best in new country music? I think this radio station is a pretty good place. Mr. Philip Sanders is up next, a great tune called Over a Beer on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio. That is the place. Also syndicated on KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, playing new country's best.
I know right now that I'm the last guy that you want to talk to, but you never would have took my call, girl, if you didn't want to. So maybe I still got a chance, however small it might be. Give me one night more, baby, don't close the door on you and me. Come on over, let's start over a beer. I've got a six-pack, you can just sit back, 'cause I wanna make a couple things clear. No one's ever loved me, girl, the way you do. There ain't no way I'm ever getting over you. Come on over, let's start over a beer. Right from the heart and saying, girl, I'm sorry for the way I hurt you. But I know there ain't nothing you and me can't work through. Girl, you're every good thing I've got, and I hope I ain't crowding your space. I just wanted you to know the beer's good and cold at my place. Come on over, let's start over a beer. Yeah, I've got a six-pack, you can just sit back, 'cause I wanna make a couple things clear. No one's ever loved me, girl, the way you do. There ain't no way I'm ever getting over you. Come on over, let's start over a beer. No one's ever loved me, girl, the way you do. There ain't no way I'm ever getting over you. Come on over, let's start over a beer. Baby, come on over, let's start over a beer. Baby, let's start over a beer.
New and exciting.
Broadcasted live from Spreaker.com and iHeartRadio.
I can see the leaving in your eyes. All the makeup in the world couldn't hide the tears you've cried. You've been forcing a smile not to let goodbye show. You think you've had enough, you're giving up, but I'm sure as hell I ain't gonna let you go. So, darling, when the storm rolls in and the rain comes crashing down, through all the thunder and lightning and the mist of it all, I'm always gonna be around. Don't you even think about walking away. just gotta work on it, pray on it, just to keep it from falling apart. So, darling, when the storm rolls in and the rain comes crashing down, through all the thunder and lightning, in the midst of it all, I'm always gonna be around. Don't you even think about walking away, 'cause when we love, we love like a hurricane. So, darling, when the storm rolls in and the rain comes crashing down, through all the thunder and lightning, in the midst of it all, I'm always gonna be around. Don't you even think about walking away. No, don't even think about walking away. 'Cause when we love, we love like a hurricane. Like a hurricane. Like a hurricane. Like a hurricane. Yeah. We gotta keep on, baby. Keep on, keep it on. We're never gonna give up, baby, 'cause we're too strong. Like a
If you're gonna love, why not love like a hurricane? But that can be very dangerous. Just ask this chick named Laura that just came through Louisiana. That's right. They're still recovering from that. And I have a fellow co-worker that is down there helping folks right now. So our thoughts and prayers go out to them. Love that song, though. Very upbeat and very Doc West. Doc West Music, both on Facebook and Twitter. He is from San Antonio, Texas. You guys go check him out. Check out this next gentleman, my good buddy, Mr. Chuck Thomas, and this is called Cigarettes and Whiskey on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, and KUHSdenver.com.
Sitting all alone in a musty smoke-filled bar. Guess I didn't get far. Working on this broken heart. It's doing all it can to kill me. Told myself, sit back. Hard times, they won't last. But either will this half-full glass of memories. Bartender set me up another round. Fill me up until I drown. Until then I'll keep doing what I know. Keep raising these rocks up to my lips. If I do it enough I might forget all the reasons why she left me. There's no more us, no more her, just me. Cigarettes and whiskey. Cigarettes and whiskey. Removed her number from my phone just to put it back in when I get home. Tonight I don't want to be alone. I thought of waking by her side, planning her day, planning our lives. Now the only thing I plan is one day at a time. Bartender, another round. Fill me up until I drown. Until then I'll keep doing what I know. I keep raising these rocks up to my lips. If I do it enough I might forget all the reasons why she left me. 'Cause there's no more us, no more her, just me. Cigarettes and whiskey. Not sure what will kill me first. Cigarettes and whiskey, or losing her. Bartender, set me up another round. Fill me up until I drown. Until then
cigarettes and whiskey. Cigarettes and whiskey. Cigarettes and whiskey. Yeah. Cigarettes and whiskey.
Because there's no such thing as enough country. You know that great song that you just can't get out of your head? We're playing it right now. Wow, it's like we're right there inside your head. Okay, well, maybe not literally.
Don't touch that dial!
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
To the basement! 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 Up to the basement! To the basement! To the basement!
We've been cleared for takeoff. You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
When I first saw you with your 5 o'clock shadow, you were staring off into the sun. And your eyes shot through me as you took a shot of whiskey like an outlaw on the run. So it didn't take me by surprise when you walked right up and asked me to dance. But like a desert mirage, the closer you got, I knew you didn't stand a chance. If you had real dust on your boots, the kind that passed down from your roots, I bet I would fall for you if you were a cowboy. If running free ran in your blood, you wouldn't have to pick me up. You just ride off with my love if you were a cowboy. Just a big city boy wearing turquoise rings and your $100 ripped up jeans, smoking Marlboro Lights in the bar every night, thinking that's what big really means. If you had real dust on your boots, the kind that's passed down from your roots, I bet I would fall for you if you were a cowboy. If running free ran in your blood, you wouldn't have to pick me up. You just ride off with my love if you were a cowboy. If you were a cowboy. If you were a cowboy, I need a man who's raised up tough, the kind that falls and gets right back up. Maybe you would make the cut if you were a cowboy. 'Cause I got real dust on my boots, the kind that's passed down from my roots. I bet I would fall for you if you were a cowboy. If you were a cowboy. If you were a cowboy.
Don't you just love the new women in country music? Aren't they fantastic? You can check out the video to that one on ICTV, IndieCountryTelevision.net. Her name is Bree Bagwell, and a great video to that song, If You Were a Cowboy. Let's go back to San Antonio, Texas, and my good friend Miss Macy Martin. This is called Me With You. Hey, it's Tim Kelly, Me With You, on today's country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, and KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com.
I like a sandy beach on a sunny day, a real good book when it rains. I like to dip worth about $3 million bucks. And I don't feel the cold when your coat's around my shoulders, and all the leaves are falling in love. Your smile stays with me when I'm alone, but on top of the list of what I love most is you and me with you, the perfect one for a perfect two, a golden dream, sugar sweet and true. That's me with we're like the notes in an old blue-eyed song. La da da da, la da 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 dee. You pick the key, maybe I'll play along. But you and me with you, perfect one for perfect two, a golden dream, sugar sweet and true. That's me with that's me with that's me with
Nobody knows new country like we know new country. Indie Country Radio, new country's best.
It's the same old story you hear every day. One lover decides just to go their own way. I can't say that I blame her, or I don't know why. Ain't one bit surprised that she said goodbye. Couldn't tear up her picture, I ain't got what it takes. Bartender, pour me a beer, and how about something to chase? Give me 3 shots of Jaeger and I'll start to hate her, and then you'll know the party is on. Find me a dance floor swimming with beautiful women, and her memory will be long gone. Me and her memory will be long gone. Wine makes me sleepy, gin brings me down, whiskey makes me wind up face flat on the ground. There's just one concoction that'll turn her loose, that remedy from Germany that's 70 proof. Give me 3 shots of Jaeger and I'll start to hate her, and then you'll know the party is on. Find me a dance floor swimming with beautiful women, and her memory will be long gone. Me and her memory will be long gone. She's a sweet southern girl that anyone would miss. I've never sank so low, and the good Lord knows she don't deserve this. Give me 3 shots of Jaeger and I'll start to hate her, and then you'll know the party is on. Find me a dance floor swimming with beautiful women, and her memory will be long gone. Me and her memory will be everybody. 3 shots of Jaeger and I'll start to hate her, and then you'll know the party is on. Find me a dance floor swimming with beautiful
good friend Mr. Danny Allen from Nashville, Tennessee, and a great tune called 3 Shots of Jaeger. Well, this is sponsored by Stockyard Whiskey this hour. How about we chase it with some? How about Matt Ferris? This is called Me or the Whiskey on Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio and KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com.
I'm no stranger to a stiff drink. It eases my mind somehow. The kind of friend you pay to be with, but only brings you down. Well, I'm a big hit in this bar room, and everyone loves me right now. But when the lights go down and the chairs go up, what keeps them around? Is it me? I can't seem to find the answer in my glass. I can't believe how this has hit me. Is it me or the whiskey? Jack are on the front porch, strumming an old guitar. I'm trying to write a country love song about how you're breaking my heart. 'Cause I can tell by the look on your face, you've run out of tears. You're ready to walk away and leave me standing here. Is it me? I can't seem to find the answer in my glass. I can't believe how this has hit me. Is it me or the whiskey? In one hand there's a whiskey bottle, in the other there's a glass. Is this feeling worth it? Maybe I should ask if it's me or the whiskey. I can't believe how this has hit me. Is it me? Is it me or the whiskey? I can't seem to find the answer in this glass. I can't believe how this has hit me. Is it me? Or the whiskey? Me or the whiskey?
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
I work all day like a dog just to make a dime. Uncle Sam doesn't take, he sends to my 2 ex-wives. All that I need is a small bag of weed and a friend. A place we can go where the beer is ice cold and the women don't care where you've been. 'Cause I've been through hell, I've been locked up in jail, left out in the cold. I've been drunk, I've been stoned, going out of my mind, one night stand at a time. I need a lady to hold me as long as she leaves in the morning, 'cause I won't be changing her name or the way that I am. This whiskey bottle in my hand is going dry. There ain't enough whiskey in this bottle to get her off my mind. I know I'm to blame for living on some old bar stool. Ain't a good girl in this world's gonna put up with the crazy things I do. 'Cause I've been through hell, I've been locked up in jail, left out in the cold. I've been drunk, I've been stoned, going out of my mind, one night stand at a time. I need a lady to hold me as long as she leaves in the morning, 'cause I won't be changing her name or the way that I am. Some happy ending, 'cause I won't be changing her name or the way that I am.
Oh yeah, his name is Creed Fisher. That is called The Way That I Am. I'm Tim Kelly. You know the way that I am. I will be back on the radio next Friday night at 7 p.m. Central Time, live from Branson, Missouri. My special guest will be Sarah Lenore from Miami, Florida at 7:30, and then Alicia Nugent scheduled to be with me at 8:30 next Friday night. I want to thank Joey Hurd for doing a great radio interview tonight, and we will get Wesley Spangler on here again as soon as possible. We'll reschedule him for a later date. So thank you everybody for joining me. I sure do appreciate it. Today's Country with Tim Kelly is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Check us out on our Facebook page. Give us a like and we will like you right back. I'll see you here next Friday night, 7 p.m. Central Time. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a great Memorial Day weekend.
I can put you in a cornfield